Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Chandrasekhar. Good morning, Aditya. Shubha Sakash. Good morning, Ritesh. Yes, Roshan. Good morning, Akshay. Good morning, Shreyash. Done? Okay, fine. Next, ठीक है. थोड़े वाला कैसे let's. So let's go through what we have considered in yesterday's session. So quickly recap what we have gone through. So we have considered 16 Mahajanpadas, right? So first Mahajanpada, Anga, whose capital was Champa, called Champanagari, which was the most prosperous business center. And it is today's districts of Munger and Bhagalpur. Magadh, whose capital was Rajgraha, which was also called as Rajgir, right? So it was today's districts of Patna, Gaya, and Nalanda in Bihar were forming Magadh. Vaji, which had capitals as Videha, Mithila, and Vaishali. So districts of Muzaffarpur and Vaishali in Bihar. Next Mahajanpad, Malla, whose capital was Kushinara and Pawa. So today's districts of Deoria, Basti, Gorakhpur, and Siddharthnagar in Uttar Pradesh. Right. So this Malla Mahajanpada was having many smaller kingdoms. The main religion of this kingdom was Buddhism. And next comes Kashi, whose capital was Varanasi. Right. So with the Kosla, Kashi had many battles, but later on it was merged with Kosla. Then next Mahajanpada is Kosla, which has North Kosla and South Kosla. So North Kosla was having capital as Shravasti, which was also called as Sahit, and South Kosla was having a capital as Sakit, which is called Ayodhya as well. So today's districts of Faizabad, Gonda, and Baharich. Kosla. Then Vatsa, whose capital was Kausambi. So today's districts of Allahabad and Mirzapur. And then the next one is Chedi, right, which is called whose capital was Shaktimati, which was also called as Sothivati. So it is nothing but the area of Bundelkhand. Then Kuru. Kuru is Kuru's capital is Indraprastha. So it is today's Haryana and Delhi area. Panchala, again North Panchala and South Panchala. Right. So North Panchala was having the Aichatra as capital and South Panchala as Kampilya. Then Ruhelkhand and western part of UP, right, were forming the Panchala. Next comes in Shursena, which is Mathura, which has capital as Mathura in Uttar Pradesh. The next one is Matsya, which is considered as whose capital is Viratnagar. Right. So today's Alwar, Bharatpur, and Jaipur in Rajasthan were forming Matsya. The 13 numbers Mahajanpad you can consider is Avanti, which had North Avanti and South Avanti. So North Avanti is Ujjaini, South Avanti is having capital as Maheshmati. Right. So it is Malwa in MP. Then Ashmaka, whose capital is as Potna or Patli. Right. So it was the region between the rivers Narmada and Godavari. Then Gandhar, which is having capital as Takshashila and Pushkalavati. So it is nothing but the western part of Pakistan and Afghanistan. So important, the Gandhar was important for the trade as well as education. And then Kamboj, which you can consider, whose capital was Rajapur in Punj, that is in Kashmir. Right. So from where we got these 16 Mahajanpadas. So the names of 16 Mahajanpadas So these four Mahajanpadas are Magad, Kosla, Avanti, and Vatsa. But still, among these four Mahajanpadas, the Magad had emerged as the most powerful because Magad had geographical advantages. Right, so its position was geographically advantageous, and there were richest iron by which they could made implements and weapons. Right, so because of the iron implements, they could easily cut down thick forest and convert that land into the cultivated land. And also because of the plow, their production in the grain had increased. Right. So that is the case. And geographically, most of the land was laid at the center of the middle of Gangetic plain. And this land was of immense fertile. Right. And therefore, these were the two things you can consider why the Magad had emerged as the most powerful Mahajanpat. Now, we have to consider the rulers, not only of the Mahajanpadas, right? Then later on, after later Vedic period, the rulers of different parts, which I can call, which I can call them as the screen sharing is off. If it is enabled, then I can share the slide of Mahajanpadas. Fine. So I was talking about the ruling, right? So the different provincial states or different parts were ruled by different rulers, right? Which we can call them as dynasties, right? So as you know, there were monarchical and non-monarchical, but most of them you can consider monarchical, right? Or at least you can understand the term called king, right? So by and large, what we are considering the rulers, right? Rulers of different dynasties, वेगवेगळ्या राजघराण्यातले किंवा वेगवेगळे राजवंश पाहिजे, right? So that we have started, and very first one we considered, right? We have just started the Haryanka dynasty. Fine. Haryanka dynasty. Now, in just a minute. So, okay, Bimbisar, right, who was also called as Shronika, who was the founder of Haryanka dynasty, right? So, Magad came into prominence under the leadership of Bimbisar, right? So, Bimbisar was contemporary of Gautam Buddha and a great patron of Gautam Buddha, right? So he had married Princess of Kosla, right? So he was contemporary, म्हणजे ह्याच काळात गौतम बुद्ध होते, ठीक आहे. So was contemporary of Gautam Buddha, right? And his great patron. He was his great patron. His Gautam Buddha's great patron, right? So He gained part of Kashi. Gained part of. Okay, patron. Okay, I will tell you one more time. So, what is the meaning of patron? You know, there are in today's context, you can simply consider it as sponsor, right? So, not only financial sponsor, sometimes you can be of different kinds of sponsor, right? कारण धर्माचा विचार केला तर फक्त फायनान्शियल स्पॉन्सर असू नाही शकत, right? So that was the case you can consider. ठीक है, sponsor. So gain part of Kashi. So Bimbisar got a part of Kashi as the dowry. As the dowry, right? In his marriage with the sister of, or the princess of, right? Dowry in his marriage with princess of Kosla. Princess of Kosla. See, when these were Mahajanpadas, at that time Kashi was different and Kosla was different. But later on we have considered that Kashi had now merged into Kosla. Right? So it had been part of Kosla. And since Bimbisar had married with the princess of Kosla, he got the part of Kashi as dowry. Right? That is the case. He conquered he had conquered Anga, another Mahajanpad you can consider, right, which was conquered by Bimbisar. Right? As I said, he was enough kind, right, to his neighbors. So he had sent the royal physician to Ujjain, right, for when the king of Avanti, suffered by jaundice, right? So he sent his royal physician to Ujjain, right? When king of Avanti suffered by jaundice. Okay. What is the name of this physician and what is the name of king? So name of physician you can consider is Jivaka, right? Jivaka, and the name of king is Pradyota. Fine. So Jivaka and Pradyota. So he had sent his royal physician to Ujjain. Fine. He was also known as Senia. Also known as Senia. Right. So Bimbisar was also known as Senia. He was the first king, or the first Indian king, right, to have or who had to have a regular army, right? Regular and standing army. regular and standing army. Fine. So he was again keen to build. So he built the city. He built the city called New Raj Grah. New Raj Grah. Right. So this is what you can consider about Bimbisar, who had established or founded the Haryanka dynasty. Fine. Okay. If anybody wants, you can. Otherwise, I will go to the next page. Done. Okay, fine. Now, Bimbisar was succeeded by his son called Ajatashatru. Right. So Ajatashatru had killed his father and seized the throne. Right. So Ajatashatru was also known as Kunika. So he had ruled from 492 BC to 460 BC. Right. So Ajatashatru had followed a more aggressive policy, and he gained complete control over Kashi. And during this, gaining the complete control over the Kashi, he had broken the earlier amicable relations by attacking his maternal uncle, right? So who was the king of Kosla. So Prasenji, the Ajatashatru had attacked Kashi and got the complete control over Kashi, right? And because of his aggression over Kashi, he had broken the good kind of relations with the Kashi, right? And then मामाच्या विरुद्ध बंड केलं. बापाला मारलं तर मामाला काय सोडणार. So this is what you can consider Ajatashatru. Then he had attacked Vajji, right? So his next target was Vajji. So he targeted Vajji, but this was the war of high length, right? बऱ्याच दिवसासाठी चाललो. And so the war was a lengthy one, and the tradition tells that after a long period of around 16 years, Ajatashatru was able to defeat the Vajji, but that was again through deceit, right? Not by fighting, right? So he had defeated Vajji by deceit. Deceit kapat केलं त्यांनी. What kind of deceit he had done? He had sowing the seeds, that he had sowed the seeds of discord amongst the people of Vajji. आणि लोकांच्या मनामध्ये एकमेकांबद्दल पूर्वग्रह पसरवून दिली. So he had done three things in that particular deceit. त्याने कपट करण्यासाठी 3 वेगवेगळ्या गोष्टी केल्या. The very first thing is he had particularly 3 things which had played important role in defeating the Vajji by deceit. So very first thing is Sunidha and Vatsakar. So these were the 2 diplomatic ministers of Ajatashatru. So Ajatashatru had 2 diplomatic ministers. Their names were Sunidha and Vatsakar. Right? Vatsakar. So Vatsakar. So they actually sowed the seeds of discord. म्हणजे काय? पूर्वग्रह पसरवणे एकमेकाच्या मनात. आता कपट करायचं तर काहीतरी करावंच लागेल ना, की हा तुला असं म्हणतो, तो तुला बस तसं म्हणतो, राईट. सो सोविंग द सीड. ठीक आहे. सेकंड थिंग इज रथ मुसला. सो रथ मुसला इज ए काइंड ऑफ चॅरियॉट. असा एक प्रकारचा एक चॅरियॉट आहे. राईट. चॅरियॉट विच टू विच ए मास वॉज अटॅच्ड. राईट. राजदंड असतो ना, ज्याला राजदंड अटॅच केलेला असतो, right? तो त्यांनी पळवला. अँड Mahashilakanta, right? And Mahashilakanta. So who was the Mahashilakanta? So Mahashilakanta is a kind of engine which was, you know, which catapulate big stones. खडी मशीनवर असतं का एक इंजिन, मोठे दगड फोडतं. So they have used such kind of thing to kill the people of वज्जी. म्हणजे ज्या ज्या प्रकारे जे जे करणं शक्य होतं ते सगळं करून त्यांनी वज्जी जिंकलं. राईट. सो एक प्रकारे दॅट वॉज नॉट ए काइंड ऑफ प्लेन बॅटल और आमने सामने की लड़ाई नहीं थी. ठीक है. सो दैट वॉज द केस रिलेटेड टू वज्जी. बट anyhow he could have defeated वज्जी. Right. So in this way Kashi and Vaishali was the capital for Vajji. So in this way Kashi and Vajji were added to Maghath. Right. So making it the most powerful territorial power in the valley of Ganga. Right. So this would be the case you can consider. He had further built the fort of Rajgriha, right, and one more fort called Watch Fort, right, पहारा देण्यासाठी, that is called Jaldurg at a village called Patli on the bank of Gangas. Right. So गंगेमध्ये त्यांनी एक जलदुर्ग पण उभारला. Right. So what he had built it. These are the two things you can consider about the Ajat-Shatru. Right. Now, Ajat-Shatru was a Vedic follower, right? As Brihad Aranyak Upanishad is telling. Right. So according to Brihad Aranyak Upanishad, it is said that Ajat-Shatru was the Vedic follower. Right. He was the first, or he had convened first Buddhist council. So there are 4 different Buddhist councils which you can consider rather whenever you will be going for Buddhist literature. So at that time you will consider 4 different kinds of Buddhist council. Later on further some other Buddhist council had been happened very recently, right? Maybe in this 20th century as well. So altogether you will be considering all the Buddhist councils कशासाठी, धर्म प्रसारासाठी. But the first one, or the 4 Buddhist councils which had been in the ancient India. Fine. So he had convened, त्यांनी ही पहिली बुद्धिस्ट काउन्सिल घडवून आणली. So he had convened first Buddhist council. So the patron of first Buddhist council was Ajat-Shatru. So these are some of the factual questions you can always consider. Right. सरळ सरळ प्रश्न, सरळ उत्तर सरळ. अजिबात 30 सेकंद लागत नाही, काही नाही, एका सेकंदाच्या आत उत्तर तयार. Right. So you should not miss your marks, or you should not miss such kinds of questions, right, which you can easily answer. Right. So what about the Ajat-Shatru? So the next in the Haryanka dynasty is Ajat-Shatru. Ajat-Shatru, right, who was also known as Kunika, right, who ruled from 492 BC to 460 BC. 492 BC to 460 BC. Fine. So he succeeded. right? Succeeded Bimbisar. Right. So he was son of Bimbisar. He killed Bimbisar. Right. And seized ताब्यात घेतलं the throne. Everyone knows the meaning of throne. Sinhasan, right? And seized the throne, right? Ajatashatru was more aggressive, right? He was more aggressive and followed aggressive policy. So he gained the complete control over Kashi. So gained complete control over Kashi. Right. And he defeated Vajji by D-E-C-E-I-T, by deceit. Deceit, kapat. Right. So three things played important role, right, in defeating the Vajji. So first thing you can consider is diplomatic ministers. Diplomatic ministers. Right. Their names are Sunidha and second name is Vatsakar. Right. Sunidha and Vatsakar. Right. Actually, who sowed the seeds of discord amongst the Vajji. Second one is a kind of chariot to which mass was attached, not mass, mess was attached. Right. Name of that is Rath Musala. Rath Musala. And the third thing is a war engine. Mace is, yes, mace is Raj Danda. माहिती है ना, Rajdanda. Right, so a war engine. Right. Its name is Mahashilakanta. Kanta. Mahashilakanta. That is, you can consider as war engine. So these were the three things which have played very important role in gaining the virtue. Right. So Kashi and Vajji. Right.